Hi guys, so this first portion of the video is an old vlog from a few months back when I visited San Diego, and I wanted to put it in because I thought it fit in with the theme of the video really well. The pillow talk is a little later if you want to skip ahead. Anyways, I hope you guys like it. I DoorDashed some food because I'm not doing anything tonight, so just gonna edit and grub and watch Modern Family. Tea is strong. I like it. Whoa. This video is brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp assesses your needs and matches you with a licensed professional therapist in which you can start communicating with within 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, it is professional counseling done online. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 15,000 plus counselor network, and they're committed to you finding the right match because sometimes it does take a few tries to find the right counselor, so they make it easy and free to switch counselors whenever needed. You can log in anytime and send a message to your counselor and you'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus you can schedule weekly phone or video calls. The service is available worldwide and it's cheaper than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available for those who need it. I know with my sponsorships, I usually like to get more creative with it and keep it fun and lighthearted and kind of build into that cheesy commercial early 2000s aesthetic. But obviously mental health and therapy are super serious topics and are really important to me, so I didn't want to do that. In my previous video, I mentioned how I recently started therapy, and that's because these past few months my mental health hasn't been the greatest. I've been dealing with a lot of loneliness and numbness, which I'll talk about later in this video. But I also think therapy is super important and helpful, and everyone could use a little bit of therapy. Let's be real. We've all been going through it. I actually am doing it through BetterHelp because I know others who have used it and have only heard good things. If you'd like, visit betterhelp.com/Dustin, that's better HELP, for 10% off your first month and join the over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Thank you, BetterHelp. Okay. It's not working. I don't think this is the correct water. Yeah. I give up.
Thanks for visiting. Later.
Thank you. Thanks for driving me around, guys.
Of course, I had so much fun with you. I hope you had fun.
I did have fun. Thank you guys. Bye. Love you guys.
Good morning, guys. Me acting like I did not sob last night. My eye area region's a little bit puffy. I don't know what happened. I do. I went on this trip to kind of like get away from my repetitive routine in life and just like have a little bit of fun, especially like during spring break time. And I always end up getting like this travel high when I come home. I'm super happy and refreshed. I'm ready to work and be productive, and I just feel so good after I take like a little trip and then go back home. I kind of thought that hanging out with my friends would make me feel better, but turns out I ended up spending a lot more time alone on this trip than I expected. I did spend a little bit of time with my friends, and that did make me feel a lot better, but I ended up not seeing them as much as I thought I would. So every time I'm with my friends, I'm super happy, I'm having a good time, and then every time I'm alone and I come back to my Airbnb, I just get super sad again, and I'm no longer distracted. So I start thinking a lot and overthinking a lot, and I just kind of get back to the state I was before, maybe even worse. Like, I went on this trip to improve my mental health. I think it ended up worsening it because not only am I spending a lot of alone time as I usually would back home, but I'm somewhere completely new, so it's not like I even have my normal routine to lean against. I could work still, I just don't feel in the mood to work as I would back in my room. It's like I'm just here with my thoughts. It's not great. But I have 2 more days left of this trip, today and tomorrow, and then I leave tomorrow night, so I'm gonna try my best to make the best of it. I spent a lot of money on this trip, so I want to like at least try to enjoy it and have fun. So today I'm gonna take myself out on a date and just try to romanticize my life a little bit. It's really weird because I feel like I'm traveling by myself, which I did travel by myself. I flew here by myself, but like I never traveled somewhere and spent time by myself in that place. I've always like traveled somewhere and had friends, or like had a friend come with me or something like that. So this is like very different. So maybe that's like healthy that I'm practicing traveling by myself. Hi guys. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but I have mentioned multiple times in the past how I oftentimes lay on my bedroom floor late at night, feeling numb, just staring at my ceiling, or crying on my floor, listening to Sparks by Coldplay. This right here is the floor. Actually, this spot that I'm laying right now is the exact spot in which that oftentimes happens. And I thought, why not show you guys what it looks like POV, you are my ceiling, as I'm laying on my bedroom floor numb, except usually I'm like having tears down my face, or I'm just like in pitch blackness. Sometimes I'll have these lights on, but not all the time, because, you know, usually I'm in emotional distress and don't have enough energy to turn these on. So it is now actually a few months later, and I kind of just wanted to chat and talk to you guys and kind of explain, but also I wanted to talk about my mental health. So this vlog, I actually didn't know if I was gonna post it or not. This was all filmed back in March/April, and originally it was just gonna be this fun San Diego vlog, but I ended up not having the greatest time on the trip, and editing the footage, reliving that bad moments that I felt, I just didn't vibe with that. So I was just gonna scrap the vlog altogether, or I kind of just like saved it just in case for a future video. But then I got this BetterHelp opportunity, and I thought it would be perfect to mesh the two together and make a video centering around my mental health. So I am no stranger to talking about my feelings and my emotions, and I've mentioned a lot in the past with my experience with feeling feeling numb and loneliness. For me personally, loneliness and numbness kind of go hand in hand. And these past few months, my mental health has been declining a lot. I don't know if I want to say it's the worst it's ever been, just because I feel like this has been going on for so long. I can confidently say this is the longest duration that it has lasted. Usually it comes in parts and it's not this long continuous feeling. But back in March with that vlog, it definitely was at a peak. I want to so badly say that it's better now, but I can't. I don't feel as bad now. It's kind of a slippery slope. It goes up and down, and right now I don't really know how I feel. I can't describe my emotions. I think I feel better, but still not recovered fully. And I only think I feel slightly better just because I've been busy and there's a lot going on in my life right now, so I've been distracted. And I think distraction is a big part of my mental health. Now thinking back, I think the only times I ever thought my mental health was good was when I was distracted. It's when I'm hanging out with friends, going on a trip, having work to do. So is my mental health actually good and better, or was I just busy and distracted to not even think about it? I'm just really tired of this cycle that I have. I thought it was just kind of like a seasonal depression thing and will go away, but it's summertime and I still feel so... It's so weird because I cannot describe my feelings, so I just feel like I'm numb because I don't know. But am I even numb if I'm also sad and lonely? Is that numbness? I honestly think the root is loneliness. Even though I have friends, you guys all think that I have friends because of my vlogs and the way I portray my life on the internet. But I actually live a pretty sad and lonely life. Even if there are people around me, like my sister is always around me, I still feel lonely. I've always been an initiator with anyone I come in contact with, all of my friends. I'm always the one who makes the plans, who starts the conversations. And I think it's always just kind of been in my character. I've always kind of taken up that position. I've kind of always been like a leader, even though that sounds very pretentious, but I do have like leader aspects when it comes to that. I think it's just because I'm always the one who is certain and can make a decision and is organized enough to do so. And I think that's because growing up I didn't have that many like close friends. I didn't really have a best friend. When I finally made some friends in middle school and high school, I was like, okay, well, I went through all those years without anyone reaching out to me. I guess I'm just gonna do the reaching out. And then after a while of doing that, it kind of got exhausting, so I would stop. And I think it's unfair because I do believe a friendship needs to be reciprocated back. And then I would end up spending all this time alone because no one would invite me to things and no one else is an initiator. I've never met someone who is an initiator before like I am. So then I would end up just spending all this time alone. Like now, it's kind of just like a never-ending cycle where I would finally gain the energy back to be an initiator and then lose that and then be lonely because I would be alone. And I'm just tired of the never-ending cycle. Tired of it. Sick of it. I'm filming.
Hi. This is comfy.
Close the door. I just feel very lonely. And after a while feeling lonely, I start to feel numb. And then after I feel numb, I get sad and repeat the entire cycle again. And I don't know what's happening, but I just am not happy or content a lot of the time. Like, I don't think I've ever met a person who is genuinely happy with their life and genuinely like mentally well and have it last for a long period of time. I feel like happiness only lasts such a short amount of time. It's such a temporary feeling. But yeah, I just hope that I get better soon and that this feeling fades. I am starting therapy, so hopefully that will help. I don't really know what I can do right now to help fix that feeling. Like, I feel like I've always kind of been on this self-improvement journey, but nothing has helped yet. And the feeling comes and goes, but it's always around. I guess that is all for this little pillow talk chat. I don't even know if I said anything worth of substance. But I hope this video did anything. I hope it helped some of you, or gave you guys some insight, or comfort, or support, or relatability. I hope you got something out of this video. I'm gonna go now and listen to Talk to Me by Montelfish because I fucking love that song and it gets me in my feels. My room looks so cool right now. I haven't appreciated it in a while. I feel like I kind of got used to it and forgot how cool my room is and how hard I worked on it and how I should appreciate it. Like, there's so much personality. Like, my lights ended up falling and I've tried hanging them back up, but they keep falling, and right now they kind of look cool. I'm gonna try to hang them back up, but kind of vibing with it right now. Why don't you talk to me like you used to? You don't talk to me. Been a mile, babe, for way too long. Are we singing the outro song right now? Yeah? Okay. Was this something I said? Oh, fuck.